Hey guys, welcome back to Shubha's Cookhouse. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about Instant Pot Duo A Plus. I recently got this Instant Pot and I chose this model because this is the most innovative Instant Pot model with a 10-in-1 functions like pressure cook, sous vide, saute, slow cooker, rice cooker, food warmer, yogurt maker, cake maker, stock pot and a steamer, and also it has a 41 one-touch programs. This model is the latest evolution of the all-time bestseller Instant Pot Duo series. Another thing that I loved about this Instant Pot is that it has an easy grip inner pot with a handle and we can use it on a stove top also. Also, it is the fastest Instant Pot ever which comes to pressure quickly and has a quick cool technology to shorten the pressure release time. That means it cooks the food up to 70% faster. And also it has an easy seal lid, which means whenever we close the lid, the Instant Pot gets automatically sealed for the pressure cooking. So let's open the box and let's see what's inside. So it comes with these manuals and it has an extra sealing ring. Here is our Instant Pot. So let me remove the packaging material inside as well. For that I'll open it. And this is the inner pot. This is the rack. And this is the inner pot. It's pretty heavy with the nice handles. Now we'll see what are the parts of this Instant Pot. First we will see what are the parts on the top of the lid. This lid is right now closed. In order to open it, we have to turn it anti-clockwise. Then it opens, and in order to close it, we have to align this line over here on the lid with the line on the base and then turn the handle clockwise. Then it gets locked. This here is the quick cool protective cover. We can remove it for the faster natural release after the pressure cooking by pressing, and it opens like this. It works with the quick cool technology. Then this over here is a lid fin. Once we open the lid, in order to save the counter space, we can put these lid fins into these lid holders over here like this, and on the other side as well there is a lid holder. We can put it like so. On the back side of the lid, this here is the steam release assembly. This assembly must be installed before the use. This is a steam release cover which disperses and softens the steam release. This is a steam release valve, and this is a steam release pipe. So whenever releasing the pressure quickly, the pressure travels from the inner pot to this pressure release valve through this pipe. So this goes back, pressure release valve, and then the pressure release cover. This red thing over here is a float valve which works with the silicone cap which is at the bottom of this lid. This float valve helps to seal the steam whenever we are cooking, and that's why the cooker gets pressurized. Right now it's lowered into the lid. That indicates that the pressure cooker is not pressurized yet. But whenever we are starting the cooking, it pops up. That indicates that the cooker is pressurized. This is a quick release switch. Right now it's on the seal because the lid is closed, and for the non-pressure cooking we can take it to the vent or to release the pressure. This quick release switch automatically comes to the seal whenever we are closing the lid. So right now it's at vent, but when I'll show you. So now it's at vent, but whenever I close it, it will automatically go to the seal. Yeah, it automatically went to the seal when I close the lid. Now there are two venting methods. The first venting method is a natural release. In that, leave this quick release switch in the seal position. The cooker dissipates the heat, so the pressure releases naturally over the time. This method must be used when cooking food such as soups, stews or chilies, as well as the food that expands such as the beans or grain. And the another venting method is a quick release. In that, move this quick release switch from seal to vent like so. So the steam releases quickly through the top of the steam release valve. It will be little loud. On the back of the cooker is a condensation collector. Whatever extra moisture created during the cooking is get accumulated over here. After each use, we should clean this condensation collector. To remove it, just hold the ends and pull it out like so, and then we can clean it, and to put it back, just push it in here. That's it. Now we will see what are the different parts at the bottom of the lid. This over here is a locking pin. It locks the lid in a closed position when the cooker is pressurized to prevent the accidental opening of the lid. This here is a silicone cap which works with the float valve which is at the top of the lid. It keeps the float valve in place and it must be installed before the use. This is an anti-block shield which prevents food particles from coming up through the steam release pipe, and it must be installed before the use, and we can remove it by pulling it out to clean, and to put it back just push it. This is a sealing ring rack which holds this sealing ring in a place, and this here is a sealing ring, and this cooker comes with one more sealing ring, so you can make one for sweet dishes and one for savory dishes, and this sealing ring must be installed before the use. This here is a stainless steel inner pot with a easy grip silicone handles. That means you can easily lift this inner pot safely from the cooker base. This inner pot has a flat bottom. That means you can use it on this cooker base as well as on the electric, ceramic, gas and induction cooktops as well. This here is a fill line indicator. It says half fill and a max PC fill, or you can say max pressure cooker fill. And one more thing, do not fill the inner pot higher than the max PC fill whenever you are pressure cooking. Now when I take this inner pot out, this is a cooker base. So this here is a outer pot, and this is a fingerprint resistant stainless steel exterior. This is a control panel. We'll talk about it later. In here is a heating element. For 6 quarts model it's 1200 watts, and for the 8 quarts model it is 1400 watts. As this is a 6 quarts model, it is a 1200 watt heating element. On the back of the cooker base, here is a condensation ring which collects the excess condensation and transfers it to the condensation collector. And these here are the lid holders. Now we will see how this instant pot actually works. For that, we will put back the inner pot, and I will plug in this cooker. Right now the display is saying off. Now when I close the lid, it will play a jingle. So whenever I close or open this lid, when it's plugged in, it plays the jingle. There is a way you can, if you don't want that jingle, you can switch it off. I will tell you that later. Now as I close this lid, the quick release switch at the back of this lid automatically resets to seal. Whenever you are cooking something into the instant pot, always check for the sealing ring which is at the bottom of this lid, whether it is properly placed or not. Before the first use, the inner pot must be washed with the hot water and the dish soap. And always wipe the outer surface of the inner pot and the heating element of this cooker to make sure that it's dry and free of any food debris. Now we will see what are the different options on this control panel. So this control panel has easy to read, large and bright LCD display ever among the other instant pots. This is a dial. Simply turn the dial to scroll through the different options and press to make a selection. This DOA Plus instant pot has different options like pre-cook, rice or grain, steam, saute, slow cook, sous vide. Some of you must be wondering what is this sous vide. So sous vide is a low temperature long time cooking. In this method, the food is placed in the plastic pouch or a glass jar and cooked in a water bath for a longer than a usual cooking times at a precisely regulated temperature. And the other options are yogurt and a bake also. This here is a delay start. With this you can postpone the cooking up to 24 hours. For this, select whichever smart program you want, and then if desired you can adjust the cook time and then press this delay start to turn the setting on. This here is a keep warm setting. This setting is on by default for pressure cook, slow cook and rice and grain. Once the smart program is selected, press the keep warm option to turn the setting off. Here is a cancel. By pressing this we can stop the smart program at any time. Cooker goes back to the standby and display shows off like this. Here is the start. Once we choose any of the smart program and select whatever required pressure or temperature for that level, simply hit this start button and the cooker will start to work. As we saw before, whenever we close or open the lid, the jingle starts like this. But if you don't like the jingle, you can turn it off. For that, press and hold this dial for 5 seconds. And when the sound icon flashes, then turn the dial to adjust the sound on and off. Now it's showing off. And again, to confirm the selection, press and hold the dial for 5 seconds. Now it stopped blinking. That means the sound is off. This here is a temperature. Right now it's showing in a Fahrenheit. But if you want it in a Celsius, simply press and hold this dial for 5 seconds. The sound icon will start to blink. So press it one more time. Press the dial one more time. Then it will go to the temperature. Then turn the dial to change the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Now it's showing the Celsius. So whatever you prefer, you can keep it. And to confirm the selection, again press and hold the dial for 5 seconds. So I kept it on the Fahrenheit only. Now we will see how does the different smart program works. So out of these smart programs, only pressure cook, rice and grain and bake works on the pressure. Now if we choose a pressure cook smart program, it has a 15 different presets. In order to go through them, simply turn this dial. So the presets are custom, soup, bean, egg, rib, poultry, chili, stew, beef, pork, seafood, broth, sterilized, potato and broccoli. So if I choose a bean here, we have to press this dial. Then it shows the time, that is this part is hours and this part is minutes. So whatever time we want, we can choose by turning the dial and then press the dial again to select it. And now here we can change the pressure level from low to high again by turning the dial. And in order to select it, simply press the dial one more time. Now once all the things are set, simply hit the start button to start the cooker. Now we will cancel it and choose a rice and grain program. In that also we have 8 presets like custom, white rice, oatmeal, quinoa, brown rice, risotto, multigrain and a porridge. And once we select one of the preset by hitting the dial button, again it will show the time. Then we can adjust the time whatever we want according to the recipe, and again press the dial and we can choose the pressure level, that is low or high. And for the rice and grain program, use the natural release for the best result. If we choose a steam program, it has a 4 preset, that is custom, broccoli, potato and sterilized. Now suppose we chose a custom, we can adjust the time whatever we want and press the dial and hit that start button to start the cooker. In a saute, it works on a high heat setting, and make sure you're not putting the lid on. So right now it's showing the time. When we press the dial, it's showing custom. That means we can change the temperature. So here for the temperature, it's showing LE4. That means level 4. So it has different levels from 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the highest heating setting and 1 is the lowest heat setting. So whichever level you want, you can choose accordingly and press the dial. And once all the setting is done, press the start button. If we choose a slow cook program, it has again the 7 presets like custom, rib, poultry, chili, stew, beef and pork. So suppose we choose a custom here. It doesn't have a pressure setting. Right now it's showing the time. So whatever time we want, we can choose it. Press the dial button. Now we can change the temperature setting, that is high, low, and whatever we want. Then choose it and press the dial button and hit the start button to start the cooker. In a slow cook method, make sure that the quick release switch is set to the vent. In sous vide, there are 6 different presets, that is custom, egg, poultry, beef, pork and seafood. If we select a seafood, it directly shows the temperature. So we can change the temperature by rotating the dial. The lowest temperature can go in this is 77 Fahrenheit and the highest temperature is 203 Fahrenheit. And once we select the temperature, it's asked for the time. So select the time and again press the dial and it's ready to hit the start button. In the yogurt program, there are 3 presets: custom, pasteurize and ferment. If we select ferment, it's showing the time. Then we can choose the temperature range, that is high, low, and then press the dial. Now in the bake, it can be pressure or no pressure baking. It has again the 5 presets: custom, cake, cheesecake, pudding and proofing. Suppose we select a custom. First we need to change the time according to the recipe. Then the pressure, that is high, low or none. If we select none, we have to change the temperature according to the recipe and select the press the dial button and you are ready to bake. In a getting started guide that came along with this instant pot, they have given a pressure cooking timetable and a rice to water ratio. If you don't know how much time different food requires for the pressure cooking, this table will be useful for you. And also they have given here a grain to water ratio. And if you are looking for different instant pot recipes or how to videos, check it online at instantpot.com/GOEO+. And also one more manual came along with this instant pot, that is safety, maintenance and warranty. So before using the instant pot for the first time, definitely go through this manual because safety is always important whenever using any electronic device. Now we will do an initial test run or a water test, which is recommended by them to get familiarized with the GOEO+. For that I'll open the lid and we need to pour a 3 cups of water into an inner pot. So this is a 3 cups of water. Now I will plug in the cooker. And then I'll close the lid. As I close the lid, the quick release switch automatically resets to the seal here. Now select a pressure cook program, select custom, and by turning the dial, set the time to 5 minutes. And then press start to begin. Now the display indicates on, that means cooker begins to preheating. You can see here it's preheating. And once the preheating is finished, it will go to the cooking. Now the cooker is pressurized and cooking begins. The display changed from on to the cook time countdown. Now the smart program is complete and the cooker begins to keep warm. Now you can see here the flow to valve is up, that means the cooker is pressurized. And when I move this quick release switch to vent, steam release valve will release a continuous stream of steam and that steam will be hot. So let me take this quick release switch to the vent. You can see the steam is coming out. When all the pressure goes out, this float valve will drop. Yeah, the pressure is gone and the float valve is down now. Now that the pressure is released, the cooker is safe to open. For that, I will turn this lid counterclockwise until the jingle sounds. Now just discard water, dry inner pot and start the cooking. You are all ready to use this Instant Pot now. So overall this Instant Pot Duo AO Plus is 10 in 1, which means it has 10 different smart programs in a single cooker. It has 48 customizable presets to take the guesswork out and make the cooking more easy and fun. This is the fastest cooker among the Instant Pot Duo series, which cooks the food up to 70% faster, and also it has a new quick cool technology which even makes the pressure release time shorter. It also has a new easy seal lid which automatically sets to sealing when the lid is closed. The best thing that I loved about this Instant Pot is it has a cookware grade inner pot with easy grip silicone handles, and we can use it on different cooktops as well. Also it has the biggest display yet. This bright and bold LED display makes cooking progress indicator reading much easy from the distance as well. So yeah, that's all about this Instant Pot Duo AO Plus. Hope my video will be useful for you. If you like my video, hit the like button and subscribe to Shubha's Cookhouse. See you all in my next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye.